it's Laynie and welcome to my channel. If you are new to my channel, I'm so excited that you are here, and if you're returning to my channel, oh my goodness, thank you so much. I'm so glad you decided to come back and hang out with me here at my channel. Before we dive on into the question of the day, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. I upload 2 videos a week and you don't want to miss out. I have so much fun content planned for 2019. I'm really excited about it, and I'm so excited that you are here. So make sure you hit that subscribe. Just do it. You want to join the Lash Family? You want to join the positivity train? You know you want to. If you're new here, I start every video with a question to get to know you guys better and help you get to know me better. So today's question of the day is, what is a current makeup launch that is either getting ready to launch or just launched that you are really looking forward to and that is totally on your wish list? For me, I'm gonna have to pick... Ooh, this is really tough. I'm going to pick the new Hourglass foundation. I'm really on the fence about it, but I am so intrigued. I really did love the look of the Hourglass stick, but it just did not wear well enough on my oily skin for me to repurchase for that price tag. This liquid foundation is still real expensive, but I'm very curious about it because a lot of people have been saying it's better for oily skin. I just don't know if I want to spend that much money. Leave down below what is currently on your wish list. Now let's dive on into my monthly favorites. Okay, my January favorites. And can I just say that January went so unbelievably fast? Is anyone else like, oh my gosh, where did the month go? How is it already February? How is it already a week into February? Okay guys, let's go on into the first thing. I will link everything down below for you so you can check out prices, more information, all of that fun stuff. First item. I've mentioned these before, but these really have become my tried and true. This is the Pond's makeup removing wipes, or at least I call them makeup removing wipes. It is really the original fresh Pond's wipes cold cream technology. Now, can't say these ingredients are probably Tati approved, but they're very affordable. I get this at the local Dollar General for $5. Very affordable. The reason I love these, my new routine with my skincare has been really taking my skincare seriously before bed so it can really work and absorb overnight. But then in the morning, when I get to my makeup area here in the morning, I sit down, I grab one of these, I'll wipe my face off, and then I go in with a semi-moisturizing primer. And it has been working so well for me. These will also remove your makeup. I just don't use them at night. I really try to take my skincare really seriously at night, make sure I'm really thoroughly washing my skin. But they've been so great for the daytime. It just gets off any little dirt I might have accumulated overnight, any dog kisses I got when I woke up. And it still leaves my skin feeling really fresh, clean, but still very, very moisturized. I don't find these to be drying at all. I love these. I always have them here in my makeup room. The next thing is also something to remove makeup with. I have almost used this all up, and I feel like I've gone through it pretty fast. We got this in BoxyCharm. It is the Green Clean Pharmacy Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. I love this. I would rate it right up next to the Clinique Cleansing Balm, which I love. This one has a really beautiful scent to it. I feel like both work really, really well. I can't even say I would rate this higher than the cleansing balm. I feel like they're very similar, but it just does a really nice job of getting makeup off, breaking makeup down, and getting my skin ready for my cleansing routine. But it doesn't dry me out. It doesn't feel oily, greasy, heavy after taking it off. This is a really nice cleansing balm. If you haven't tried it, I would recommend this. The next thing has been a lifesaver during the winter. I recently spoke about how I haven't been in love with the Laneige, however you say it, sleeping masks that I've tried. I have both the sleeping mask and the sleeping eye mask, and to me they're just okay. They're not my favorite. This, on the other hand, is a total favorite. My lips have been so dry. We've had a terrible, terrible winter here in the Midwest, and my lips have been so dry that I've been getting a crack down the center on a semi-regular basis. I put this on every night before bed, and those nights that I had that crack, the next morning it was already starting to heal. So this has really been a lifesaver. It feels great. It smells so good. It smells like candy. I do wish they would come out with this in a tube. I don't love potted products because, especially at night, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it comes with a little spatula, but when I'm getting ready for bed, I'm like, oh no, there is no time for finding that little tiny little tiny spatula and using it. I just dig my finger in there. I try to have clean fingers, but you know it's still not the cleanest when you're digging your finger in there, no matter if you just washed your hands or not. So I do wish they would come out with this in a tube. But honestly, I feel like this is a great product, and I really feel like it has saved my lips this winter. The next product is a little bit on the pricey side. The Tatcha Silk Canvas. I know so many people on YouTube use it. It's been very hyped up, and when I first used it, I was impressed, and then I kind of fell out of love with it because I wasn't using it very often, and I also think it was the time of year I was using it. I don't know if I could use this in the summer. I think that's why I wasn't like head over heels for it. I liked it, but I wasn't like, oh my gosh, I love this. But this winter, my skin has been more dehydrated. I've been really more on the normal oily instead of just straight up oily scale. This has been nice for me in the winter. It gives me just enough moisture that my skin feels refreshed, and it does a really nice job of making a wonderful canvas for me to go in with my foundation products and my other base products. I love this for this time of year. Like I said, I don't know if I could fall head over heels for it in the summertime, but for winter, this has like been amazing. If you have dry skin, I actually think it might not even be quite hydrating enough for you. If you are normal, I think you will love this. If you're like me, you're more normal leaning oily in the wintertime, I think you'll love this. It really does create a very, very beautiful base for products, and it just feels so nice. And the smell, you guys, that's what gets me. It smells luxurious, it smells fancy, it smells expensive. Well, it is expensive, but I really like this. I've been using it a ton this last month. Something that I picked up maybe midway through January. I didn't use it the whole month, but it has come in so handy. It is the NYX Total Control Drops. Now, I went to Ulta with every intention of buying something cheaper. I actually went in to get the Catrice mixing pigments, the lighter and the darker one. My skin tone changes a lot, whether it's winter and I'm really pale, it's summer I'm getting a little more tan, or I want to be real tan and use my fake tanner. My skin tone can vary a lot. So I went in to get some mixing pigments because there's foundations I've been wanting to use and I've been trying to use up, but the skin tone is just not right. So I was like, I'm going to get those Catrice, but they were totally sold out in my local Ulta, and I was like, I really want to get to using these foundations, so I can't wait to place an order online. So I'm like searching around Ulta, and all the like mix-in drops were so expensive, like Cover FX. I was looking at Dermablend, like they were all so expensive. I was like, I am not about to spend $50 or $40 for one thing when I need the two different tones. I was like, oh, that's gonna be a no-go for me, sorry. And then I walked by and I saw these Total Control drops, and I was like, that's quite fair. That might work. So this is actually a foundation. It's just a dropper foundation, but it's a very thin, very pigmented formula. I've never tried it by itself, so I cannot speak to the wear of it as a foundation. But for a mix-in, this works amazing. Now, I haven't tried the darker counterpart that I got, which is medium olive. The lightest one I have here is in pale. Oh, that's funny. What a flattering name, pale. But this one I can speak to. It has worked so well for lightening up the foundations I want to wear this winter that were just a little bit too tan for me. This has worked really good. It mixes in really nicely, and I like the coverage and the consistency it's been giving my foundations. The next thing is my super duo that I have been loving for the last few weeks. Together, this is bougie, this is extra. You do not need both, okay? I'm just telling you what my favorites have been. Do not feel like you need to go out and buy both. No. Don't do that. And I was just looking at their website, and I do not see this shade anymore, so I guess they got rid of it. This is in Fair 5 ColourPop Concealer. I love this. I love the consistency. I love the price. I love the coverage, but it oxidizes so bad on my under eyes that when I first put it on, it looks great, but by the end of the day, I'm looking real tan under the eyes, and I like a really bright, light, open and bright look under the eyes. The oxidation, it just killed it for me, killed it. But I don't want to waste it. I mean, I know it's not that expensive, but I try not to waste my products. And then I wanted to try, of course, I wanted to join the hype and try the Jouer concealer that just came out. And I was like, I'm going to get Snow because I am not the best at picking out colors online. I will be the first to admit it. I know it about myself. The first step to success is acceptance. I've accepted the fact that I cannot pick shades online. I picked Snow because I was like, I want to be bright. Well, I didn't realize that Snow is like very close to white. So it's a little too bright under the eyes. I mean, it's pretty bright. Like, I like bright, but I still want it to look pretty natural, you know, kind of natural. These together, though, make a perfect color combo. The formulas work together beautifully. I've really been loving it, and it kind of cancels out my problems of that neither shade is right. So I have been rocking these for some time now. The coverage is amazing. They stay really well. I don't know if I'm going to rebuy this. I'm really on a drugstore kick, you guys, like big time drugstore kick. So my game plan is to get this one again at some point. I have some other concealers I need to use up first. But I want to get this one again, but I'm going to go even lighter and see how that does on my skin. Next up is another ColourPop item. I've been loving this highlighter this winter. I've loved this, okay, I've hated the weather this winter, but I have loved my skin this winter. You guys, I forgot how nice it is to have like normal skin where everything doesn't just melt off your face and break apart because you are an oily mess. So I've loved that I've been able to like wear these products that I always get in my stash because I'm like, oh, I want to be like everybody else. I want to be dewy, I want to be glowy. I want to wear satin products, and then realize I cannot do it with my oily skin. But this winter, I have been able to do it. ColourPop Flexitarian. This is so gorgeous, and I've actually been able to wear it and keep it on my face all day. Look how reflective that is. It is that reflective on your face too. It is so reflective. It is their Super Shock formula, so it's like almost a cream, almost a powder. It's just very strange. If you've never used it, the formula is quite unique, but a little bit of this on your Real Technique sponge, your beauty blender, whatever you're using at the time, your cheekbones will be popping, and I love it. I tap it all along. I don't have it on today. This is just my natural glow right now. I forgot to put on highlighter. I tap it all along. You know what? You know what? You guys, let's just go for it. A little bit on the sponge. You almost cannot tell you're picking it up on the sponge. You're like, oh, am I even getting anything? And then you do this, and you're like, oh, I am. I mean, you can really build it up. Just keep building, just keep building. I mean, look at that. Reflect. And it just melts into the skin where it almost looks like you are just naturally that glowy. Somehow you are a freak of nature, but a beautiful one. It looks like you are somehow that glowy all on your own. It is that awesome. I mean, hello, glow. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I'm so glad I've really been able to enjoy it this winter because it is a beautiful, affordable highlight. The next thing is something else that I think is so stunning. This one might be something you cannot purchase though, so should I mention it? I'll mention it real fast. I don't know if you can purchase this. It came in BoxyCharm a long while ago. Don't judge me, it's probably way past its expiration date. But it's so beautiful. It is their Pure Bronze and Brighten palette. These are so beautiful. They look ultra foiled, and they are, but they buff into the skin beautifully where they just give the most wonderful dewy glow without looking glittery. They are so pretty, but you have to use a light hand because they are so pigmented. But this is a stunning palette if you really want that lit from within, really radiant all over finish. The next category is lips, and I'll run through these pretty fast. I've been loving this little Smashbox lipstick in Be Legendary. I believe we got this in BoxyCharm, but like when I want a fun, bold, kind of grungy, rebel lip, I mean, that says it right there. It's a nice creamy, really pigmented, goes on beautifully. Then the next one is the lip I'm wearing today. I love the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip Formula. Mattes, I've talked about it many times. There's a lot of mattes I cannot wear. It just dries my lips out too badly. Their satin is beautiful. It's just a comfortable formula. It's so pigmented. It is not, you know, kiss proof. It's not an all day wear. You do need to reapply, but I get really good wear out of this formula, honestly, and it's just so comfortable on the lips and so pigmented. And the other one that I really like, oh, I should tell you what that was. That was Rabbit, the pink one, and then I really like Cozy. It's a really pretty red. I mean, look at how much pigment is in these ultra satin lips. I mean, so stunning. And then the last lip formula I have been loving is the Too Faced Sweet Peach and Peachsicle. It is from it's like, what is it called? A Creamy Peach Lip Oil Gloss. These are so hydrating. There's just enough pigment in there. You can wear them alone, but they look really beautiful over top of their lips. And they feel so nice. Like when you wear these all day, you just feel, your lips feel so hydrated all day long and even after they come off. Like They feel so good, and they smell even better. Just delicious, juicy peach smell. I love this formula. Definitely love that. Love these colors. I've been feeling the bold lip. I love a bold lip. I've always loved a bold lip. That's nothing new. And then I have a couple hair products that I want to mention. I've really been loving this Redken Diamond Glow Dry Oil. It's really nice. It makes your hair feel really shiny. As long as you don't go crazy overboard, it doesn't make your hair feel greasy or heavy. And I use this when my hair is wet to really lock in some moisture, give it some shine, help it dry nicer and style nicer. And then I'll usually put a little half pump or pump, rub it between my hands, and then separate my curls. That's my favorite way to use it currently. And then this, when I'm blow drying my hair, I've just got this and I love it. Pillow Proof Blow Dry Express Primer. I got this for when I picked up my Revlon One Step Styler. I need a little something to help with the drying process, protecting my hair. I don't know what this is. Really, I don't know what this is. You gotta shake it up. But I feel like it really does help my blow dry. My hair looks really nice, looks smoother, and it's a heat protector, which I think is really important. But you guys, that is all of my favorites. I hope you enjoyed seeing this video. I love sharing my favorites with you guys. If you guys want me to steadily do a monthly favorites, let me know down in the comments. I love hearing your feedback and trying to put out content that you want to see. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and join the Lash Fam. We would love for you to join the family. Today's shout out of the day is Darla Cooper. She said, "New subscriber here. I can't believe it took me so long to find your channel. I love your bubbly personality. Great channel." Oh my gosh, Darla, thank you so much for the comment and the compliment. I'm so glad you found my channel too. I'm really thrilled that you are a member of the Lash family. We welcome you. We are excited that you are here. And as always, you guys, please try to stay positive, because at the end of the day, that is truly all we can try to do. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.